If you sell anything flammable, magnetic, battery powered on Amazon, you know how hard it is and expensive it is to ship it in. But now they've got a cheaper option with a discounted carrier. We're going to be going over it. So you can ship dangerous goods into Amazon if you didn't know, right? If it explodes, if it's flammable, sometimes Amazon rejects it, but there is a program you can get into, and it has been expensive. Now it's a lot cheaper. You used to have to ship it yourself. Now they have a discounted partner carrier. Finally, they have somebody that will ship your explosives for you, right? All that good stuff, right? But but at the end of the day, let's look at the actual policy that Amazon announced starting April 30th. This was a little bit ago, where Hazmat can be shipped domestically in the US through a partner carrier program. Again, you used to have to ship this yourself. So now this is phenomenal. Previously, only allowed certain lithium battery products. Now, any dangerous good, you're good to go, right? So it's pretty much saying dangerous goods shipped is available for small parcel, less than a truckload, and FTI. I mean, pretty much so everything. You can ship a whole truck of these goods directly to Amazon. And again, Amazon's program is really good if you ship it directly through Amazon. And here's the thing, if you do it with an Amazon partner carrier, it does check in faster. If you didn't know, on Amazon, when you are shipping it in, right? If you shipped it in yourself, which you pretty much were forced to do and do FBA, Amazon would take like 90 days. I'm not kidding. It's like 60 to 90 days to actually check in you're like, are you guys okay? Like, I don't know if they're inspecting it. I don't know if they're just scared. Who knows? But they took such a long time to check in your inventory. So I'm hoping that if you're selling, aerosol, batteries, explosives, any flammables, any class 9. I don't even know what class. I'll have to check. There's a little cheat. Toxic gases. Okay. No explosives. No explosives. Okay. No explosives, no toxic gases, and no infectious items yet. That is a work in progress. So you can almost ship everything in, which is awesome. Small box, giant pallet, you name it, you can ship it in, right? Build the shipment in minutes, easy to go. One mistake gets you billed. So again, try not to mess up on the weight, right? Well, I've seen horror stories and they're on Amazon right now, or some guy got charged like $20,000 for a shipment. I mean, double check Amazon with these new shipments, like Amazon. If you click, like, again, one mistake, Amazon's charging you like thousands of dollars. And we can kind of go through some of these. If long time coming, Amazon, and you can see how it, like, okay, so Amazon in 2012, Amazon beta program begins where you can ship in these flammable items like let's say sparklers. I was gonna say fireworks, sparklers. Amazon Hazmat review process formalized. You need the SDS sheet, which was complete BS. You could just lie on it. Waitlist, which you wouldn't, but you could. Waitlist rollout to general community 2019. Lithium batteries added to partner program. And then finally, all FBA Hazmat now eligible. I don't know where they're putting it, right? Because here's the thing. They have to store it in a special facility. It can't go with everything else, or else we're gonna see like here we go. No explosives yet. Okay, no fireworks. That's why I kind of stopped myself. You can do lighters, CO2 cartridges, which is explosive, but okay. Chlorine gas, not allowed, not yet. Nail polish now. You can do perfume, matches, some adhesives, some industrial chemicals are not allowed. So if it spontaneous combustion, flammable gases, and if it's dangerous when wet, infectious substances, radioactive materials still aren't allowed. Let's see what the craziest is. Okay, so some toxic substances are allowed. Pesticides, that's a big one because people have been having a hard time when you have like a lot of bugs or like, and you don't want to hire an exterminator. You already know what to get because you have to order it directly from, and it takes a long time to come. So now it comes damaged. Now you can get it. I think that's going to be huge for those types of sellers. And it kind of is showing you how you have 14 business days to comply. Yeah. So actually, pretty decent. Let's see what the sellers are saying. Here we go. Everybody's happy. We got 4 people who saw it. Thank you. I expect to see savings of 30%. Will you be commingling hazmat and non-hazmat? No, I will not. That's what we need for real savings. That is, I wouldn't recommend it to start, but you can do a test shipment and see how that goes. But I would not recommend it because, like I said, they have to put it in a special facility. I mean, you're not going to be able to just put it with everything else. because if something happens, everybody's Amazon inventory is gone. I wonder if that I've never heard of that happening, like a whole facility getting burnt down, but it could happen now that they're allowing this. And you can see, you can look up by ASIN, but again, a lot of these things you can get around. So